What's up, everyone? This is Jeff from the Overwatch team. It's one of my favorite times of year because this is the time of year that we unleash the Archives event, and it is back. So this year we have a brand new episode of Archives to introduce to you called Storm Rising. Storm Rising tells a really cool story. It takes place 6 years before the start of Overwatch the game, so 6 years in the game's past. And it features 4 of my favorite characters, Winston, Tracer, Genji, and Mercy. Now, this is an Overwatch strike team that's been sent out by their commander, who is a new character to a lot of you named Sojourn. And you're going to get to hear her voice on the voice comms. She's the one directing the crew. Now, Sojourn is not actually new to Overwatch. Some of you will go back and look at some of the previous movies we've put out and notice that Sojourn's been a character that's actually been around in Overwatch for some time, but you're going to learn more about her in this mission. She's directing the strike team, and they're sent into one of the coolest places on planet Earth, which is Havana, Cuba, to infiltrate a Talon safe house. This is going to be a mission where you play traditional Overwatch agents. This isn't like Blackwatch from Retribution, which was last year's archive event. This is a sanctioned Overwatch mission in which you get to see the team in all their might take down a Talon front. Now, there's a character that many of you have heard of before named Maximilien. Maximilien is the money guy for Talon. And so what he does is he has businesses all over the world. And Cuba is just one of those places where he bought the Don Rumbotico rum factory and uses it as a front for his shady business dealings. Now, Overwatch knows about this, and they're going in and they're going to try to locate Max. Now, Max is not their end goal. They actually want information about somebody else. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Some of you already know who I'm talking about, but this mission is to really grab Max and then figure out how to get leverage to get at somebody much more important in the Talon organization. In the outro of Storm Rising, there are some big surprises, and we're really excited to hear all the speculation, see what you all think of some of the new characters that are introduced. Again, as I mentioned, you're fighting Talon like you did in the Retribution mission, which was the one that we did last year that took place in Rialto. We did make some tweaks to some of the Talon units. For example, the Heavy Assault. We felt like previously the Heavy Assault was a little bit unpredictable and a little bit too tough. So we've toned him down a little bit, and he telegraphs his attack more. There's some really exciting gameplay moments in Storm Rising, and you'll see the map itself lends itself to 3 very distinct locations. You sort of have the streets of Havana, Cuba. You've got the rum factory itself where you have a big holdout that takes place. And then you have the final part of the mission where you take a truck of explosives up to a sea fort, and we think it's really beautiful. We also hope you really enjoy the work we did on the storm itself. We have an amazing technical artist named Lan on our team who, as part of a personal project of hers, experimented with making a sandstorm for us at one point in Temple of Anubis, and we thought it was so cool that we really centered the Storm Rising mission around the storm technology that she developed along with other members of our team. So we hope you enjoy that as well. Now, as with all of our Archives events, we're bringing back Uprising in both story mode and all heroes mode. We're bringing back Retribution in story mode and all heroes mode, and you'll have Storm Rising that you can play in the story mode and all heroes mode. Exciting about Storm Rising is that it comes with 8 achievements, each of which has a reward that you can unlock. So that will be cool. I always thought the achievements in Retribution and Uprising were one of the funnest things to chase after, and I highly recommend you try those achievements. Now, beyond that, there's also a lot of new cosmetic content. There's some great highlight intros, victory poses, sprays, and voice lines for you to check out. But as always, it's the skins that I think a lot of us really, really love. And this time you get 6 legendary skins and 3 epic skins. Some of the legendaries are just mind-blowing in my opinion, like Soldier 76 and his Dress Blues. It looks awesome. I think the art team did a fantastic job. And then some of the epics are practically legendary in my opinion. There's a certain hamster that got one that, it's one of my particular favorites. So we hope you enjoy this event. We had a ton of fun making it. We'd love to make more things like this. As always, we're interested to hear what you have to say, and have fun and let us know what you think about Storm Rising. Thanks.